Okay, the verb to go. The verb to go, intermediate level. Yeah, I'm starting to go crazy. I'm starting to go mad teaching the verb to go. Yeah, I've been teaching go all my life. Okay, and go is the most important, second most important verb in the English language after the verb to be. Maybe it's the third most important after the verb to have. But I think go is more important. I don't know. It's an interesting question. The verb to have is tener. But it's also tomar, when you're at lunch or a drink, to have a drink. And also it's an auxiliary verb, yo he comido, I've eaten. So have is extremely important, but the verb to go is used for the future. I'm going to go. You know, when I came to Spain and I wanted to master Spanish, one of the first steps I took was to learn the expression voy a, vas a, va a. And then add the infinitive. Voy a ir, voy a comer, voy a tocar, voy a hablar. It was very easy to learn the future with going to. And I recommend you do the same thing in English. Going to. I'm going to touch the microphone. I'm going to hit the table. Not yet, but I'm going to hit it. All right? I'm going to point at you. Now I'm pointing at you. I'm going to take off my watch. Now I'm taking off my watch. And I'm going to put it back on in a few seconds. Not for the moment, because I'm holding it in my right hand, but I'm going to put it back on, and now I'm putting it back on. Okay, I'm putting my watch back on, and I'm not going to take it back off for the moment, not during this segment. I'm not going to take it back off. So remember, es tremendamente socorrido, el going to speak of the future. You simply need to remember this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. He's going to. She's going to. We're going to. They're going to. It's going to. It's going to rain tomorrow. I think it's going to rain tomorrow. Do you think it's going to rain tomorrow? Is it going to rain tomorrow? Is it going to snow tomorrow? Go. All right, to go. Okay. Shall I go on? Continuo? Shall I go on? Do you want me to go on? Okay, fine, I'll go on. To continue, to go on. All right. Now to go after. A por ello, go after it. If you want something, go after it. If you want to be successful, if you want to become a good, for example, a famous English teacher, go after it, okay? Or go for it. A por ello, go for it. Go after it. Go for it, all right? Go for this, go for that. For example, Rob, the man standing behind the camera. He's a cameraman, but he brings me the coffee. He brings me the newspaper. He goes for coffee. He goes for a newspaper. He goes for some water. He's a gopher, all right? He goes for everything. Go for this. Vete a por un vaso de agua. Tráigame. Bring me a glass of water. He goes for these things, okay? All right. Go on. Do you want me to go on? Shall I go on? Do you want me to continue? I can go on if you want, or I can stop. You know, they tell me I have 7 minutes, and I think I have consumed 4 or 5 minutes, so I still have 2 or 3 minutes left. But you know, I'm the boss here. If I don't want to go on, I can stop. I know they want me to go on, but that's their problem. Do you want me to go on? Shall I go on? Yeah, I can go on if you want. I can go on forever if you want. You know, I don't need to stop when they say cut, cut, cut. I can go on if I want, and they won't stop rolling the camera because I'm the boss. I can do whatever I want, and so I can go on and on and on. Do you want me to go on? Yeah? Or shall I stop? I'm not going to stop yet, and I'm not going to go away. I'm going to stay here, and I'm not going to go away until your English is much better. I'm a bit of a pain in the neck. Un pesado soy yo. In inglés decimos a pain in the neck or a pain in the posterior. Okay, a pain in the neck. I'm a pain in the neck, which means, lo cual significa, which means that I'm not going to go away. I'm not going to disappear from the map, as you say in Spanish. I have no intention of going away. I'm going to stay here until you learn English. R que R. I'm going to be very insistent, very, very perseverant, very persistent, and I'm not going to go away. All right? And if you say, "Oh, Richard, este pesado. Come on, Richard, go away. Go away. Get lost." I'm sorry, you can't. You can't get rid of me because I'm not planning to go away. I'm planning to stay here until your English gets a lot better. Because if I went away, then who would you have to teach you? What would you do without me? If I went away, if I just disappeared, if I went away, you would be orphaned. You wouldn't have a teacher. What would you do? All right? If I went away. So I'm not planning to go away. If I had gotten tired of you last week, I would have gone away. I would have gone away. But right now, I'm happy here. I'm enjoying this. Sitting in front of a camera, looking at a camera, imagining that you're behind the camera. It's fun. It's better than doing a lot of other things, eh? So I'm not going to go away. I'm going to stay here. And I'm going to go on. And I'm going to go on and on and on. I'm going to go on talking about this verb. I'm going to go on with more verbs. I'm going to go on until the end of time, if necessary, to help you learn your English. And I'm not going to go away. All right? Maybe tomorrow I'll go up to the office upstairs and continue with the cameras because we have cameras upstairs. We also have cameras downstairs, and I can go down to another studio. I can go up to Studio 3, or I can go down to Studio 1. This is Studio 2. All right, we have 3 studios. So if I want to use Studio 3, I go up to Studio 3 and I can go on teaching after I go up to Studio 3. Or I can go down to Studio 1 and go on teaching as well. It has a different background, so you get less bored with different backgrounds. All right, a different table, a different microphone, a different Rosetta Stone that we have here. I mean, I can go on. I can go on teaching anywhere, going up to the studio upstairs or going down to the studio downstairs. But right now, I'm going to go away. I'm going to disappear. I'm going to take a break. But I'll be back. Don't worry, I'll be back.